Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Lead In With Lorne. And this week, I'm delighted to tell you that I'm doing this from Bath, England. Gosh, we're here in the UK visiting our wonderful daughter, Keely, and her husband, Simon, and their two beautiful children, Amelia and Harriet. It was Harriet's third-year birthday, and we celebrated that this weekend. And then this weekend, we did what a lot of people in the UK do on a Sunday. We went for a walk and a roast. I'm going to come back to that in a minute because the theme for this lead-in is a personal 10-year zoom-out strategy and why it's important. Most modern organizations that I know that are giving a lot of thought to reinventing their strategy are putting time into zooming out a decade and then really concentrating on 1 year. And the reason they're doing that is because having that big, wide vision, having the big picture puts more definition to what that 1 year tactical work is and how they pivot and adapt continuously. So that begs the question for you and me around, as scary or as daunting as it may be, what's our 10-year zoom out strategy? What do we think the world's going to look like for us in 10 years? And then we can then ask the question again around, are we working on the right stuff for us personally and professionally so that we can pivot, adapt, and guide ourselves towards that? Now, what really positioned this for me today was that in all that history, we took this train ride to Bradford-on-Avon. And there, as we were in this wonderful village and walking through it, we visited a church that was built in 1100, a Saxon church. And I was sitting in a piece of furniture and I was looking at the date on it. It was 1875, so that must have been their big modern upgrade to the furniture. And I was just kind of stunned by that history. But what really kind of got me thinking that was even crazier is that in the time from when that Saxon church was built in 1100 to now, people are predicting that we as humans will go through more change in the next decade than that entire history. Isn't that amazing? And when you know, exponential technology that's coming together systemically in this massive, massive change is going to just cause us to get transformed in ways that it's hard to even imagine, but we do. And so putting that work into our imagination, into what that world may look like, may help us just set our rudder a little bit differently or at a little bit different angle, so we can participate in a way that allows us to adapt to where the world's going a little bit more effectively. It won't be perfect, but just putting intentionality to that will help us, help our mindset. And yes, we honor history. We love it. And we're a part of it. And so I hope you'll give some time to yourself this week to spend a little time in that daunting world of what it's going to look like a decade from now and how you might join and participate more richly and fully in that. As always, thank you for joining us on Lead In. Thanks for letting me take you on a brief train ride to Bradford-on-Avon to an 1100 church built in 1100s. We're going to post it on Instagram so you can see a picture of it if you haven't seen it. Thanks again for everything, and hope to see you next week. And this time we'll be back in North America. As always, bye for now.